You're watching this video because you want to create AI content, you want your content to get a lot of views, and you want your views to translate into actual money so that you can become a full-time content creator. So first, I'm going to show you a secret tool to help you go viral that not many people know about. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand the single biggest mistake that makes AI videos flop, along with 3 imperative secrets to increase your odds of going viral. If you're new to me, my name's Scotty, and I've been creating content and internet marketing full-time since 2015. But over the last couple of years, I've been working specifically in AI content creation. I've tested dozens of tools and strategies on my YouTube channel. I've created AI influencers that get millions of views. I've worked on projects ranging from AI music videos to story-driven narratives. But the biggest challenges for me were the following things. Number 1, I wanted to identify emerging AI trends and know what those trends are before everyone else. 2, I wanted to track my competitors so that I always know what AI videos are performing the best for other people in my niche. And 3, I needed something that could instantly give me the prompts to reproduce those viral ideas with my own twist. If I could do those things, then I would have a huge advantage over everyone else who's trying to make AI videos. Long story short, that's why we developed this tool called VidBuzz IO. So Kira, go ahead and take it from here so they can see how powerful this is.
Sure, Scotty. First, let's talk about identifying emerging trends. This is super important, but make sure you watch till the end because the following steps is really where the magic happens and how you can give yourself a huge advantage over everyone else. So here in VidBuzz IO, I can instantly see the highest performing AI videos. You can set it to either Instagram or TikTok. Right now I have it set on Instagram, and I also have it filtered for the last 7 days. Of course, I'll have the link for this tool down in the description below if you want to follow along. And so we can see this video right here. It's only 5 days old and it has 52 million views. But just for fun, let's come back up and let's change the filter to the last 30 days. Okay, so as we can see here, this video is about 12 days old and it has over 60 million views. The next video is the one we just watched there. And this video in the horror niche is 24 days old with about 52 million views. So this is really helpful. I can just continue to scroll down and see instantly what are the highest performing AI videos on Instagram. Or of course I could switch this to TikTok, and now same thing, we can see the highest performing AI videos specifically on TikTok. So this can come in really handy if you're just trying to get a quick overview of, different types of trending content and niches and videos that are getting millions of views. But what can be even more helpful than this is if I come back up to the top right here, I'm going to click this search filters button, and now I'm going to put the max followers at, let's say, 50,000. Because a lot of times we don't necessarily want to see giant accounts with millions of followers. Instead, we want to see smaller accounts that are getting a lot of views because, a lot of us are smaller creators as well, and we want to see the videos that are working for smaller accounts. As we can see, we're seeing a lot of these types of videos right here where, it's just showing different celebrities as they kind of grow up and move through life. And so this is definitely a huge emerging trend right now. There's a lot of creators that are getting a ton of views with these types of videos, but I'm going to scroll back up to the top once again, and I'm going to show you something that's even more awesome. If I click this button called Ranked by Creator, what this is going to do is put each individual creator into their own individual row so that I can instantly identify all of their top performing videos over whichever time period that I choose. In this case, we're looking at the last 30 days. And obviously I can just continue to scroll down and check out these different accounts and try to figure out what is it specifically about, these certain videos that are getting so many millions of views. This one has 34 million, this one has 10 million, and I can see in both cases they're showing this kind of spiral stairway. So there's something about this spiral stairway is helping these videos get millions of views. Okay, we can see the next best performing videos right here are these, concept coffee maker machines. So right out the gate, if I was in this consumer niche, I would be thinking to myself, okay, I need to do something with this cool spiral spiral stairway and I need to make these concept coffee maker type designs, because obviously that's capturing people's attention and these videos are getting millions of views. But of course, as I continue to demonstrate this tool, it's just going to get better and better. So check this out. If I come over to categories, now I can jump into these individual niche categories to see specifically what are the best performing videos within these specific niche categories. Just for example, let's go into the religion niche right here and let's see what's trending. Okay, and just like that, now I can see all of these religion-based videos and see exactly what are the highest performing religious videos. Or coming back up to the top, just like before, I can click ranked view. And just like before, it's going to put each individual creator into their own row, but obviously in this case, these are specifically religion-based accounts. So coming back into the niche categories, there are a ton of awesome niche categories here, and again, this just makes it super easy to jump into any category. Whatever your niche is, you can instantly jump into that category. Let's say it's POV. And just like that, I can instantly see what are the highest performing POV videos. Now, if you made it this far in the video, congratulations, because here's mega secret number one. Going viral is not just about simply copying what other viral accounts are doing. Instead, it's about what I call mixing viral ingredients. Think about it this way. Steve Jobs didn't invent the internet, touchscreens, or telephones. He just combined 3 successful products to create something new. The best content ideas are like that. They usually come from combining multiple successful ideas that have already existed before. For example, what would happen if we took something from the POV category and we mixed it with the religion category? Well, in that case, you might end up with a video like this that is basically a POV religion video, which, not too surprisingly, this video has 3.1 million views. Here's another example. What would happen if you mixed the fusion niche with something popular like America's Got Talent? Well, you'll probably end up with a video like this, where there's usually some sort of character on America's Got Talent that transforms into something else. And guess what? The first people that decided to start combining those viral ingredients were rewarded with hundreds of millions of views. The reason most AI videos flop is usually because by the time you discover a trend and you start copying that trend, it's already too late. VidBuzz.io allows you to identify these emerging trends before anybody else. And even if that trend is not related to your niche, again, the real magic happens when you think about ways to take the viral ingredients from any emerging trend and apply it to your niche or your content style. Now, the next really important tip is that you're not just limited to the things that you find in VidBuzz itself. You can track any account that you find on Instagram or TikTok directly. So let's say I'm scrolling along on Instagram and I happen to come across this account right here. And let's just pretend that this is an account that's in my niche. I'm doing similar videos with these kind of like famous character parodies and stuff like that. And so all I would do is send the link to this profile to myself. And now coming back into VidBuzz, I'm going to click follower list right here. And now I'll click create new follower list. And just for example, we'll call this competitor list 1. You can add a description here and a cover photo just in case you have a lot of lists and you easily want to identify them. In this case, I'll leave it blank and click create list. And now that my list is set up, I can click view follower list. I'll come here to add creators. And now I can just go ahead and paste in that Instagram link. Right here, I want to choose the platform Instagram and then click add. And now it's going to load in all of the videos from that Instagram account and I can start tracking the best performing videos on that account. Like always, I can apply my filters. So if I select the last 7 days, I can see these are the best performing videos on that account over the last 7 days. So obviously in this creator's case, he's having a lot of success right now creating these baby famous people. But here's something else that's really cool. If I come back to content discovery, and let's just say I'm scrolling through the trending videos here on the discovery feed, and let's say that I happen to come across another video that's kind of similar and I want to track this creator as well and add them to that same list. Well, what I can do is if I click the little menu up here in the right-hand corner of the video, I'm going to come over here and click add to follower list. And now we can see I can add this account to competitor list 1. So I'll go ahead and click add to list, click OK. And now if I come back into my custom lists right here, click view follower list, we can see that that new account has now been added into the feed. And like always, I can come back up here and switch this to ranked view. And now I can look at these two creators individually and see these are the top performing videos for this account, and these are the top performing videos for this account. And this allows me to instantly identify the best performing videos on all of the creators that I'm specifically tracking on a custom list. Which brings us to secret number 2. Your competitors are your biggest asset. Imagine you hired a team of content creators to test ideas for you. Their job is to create hundreds of videos in your niche and come back to you with only the best possible ideas that have proven to get results. Well, guess what? You don't have to imagine, because your competitors are constantly doing this for you 24/7 without even asking for a paycheck. So again, tracking all the competitors in your niche and sorting them on ranked view gives instant insight on the best viral ingredients in your niche. It's then your job to take those ingredients and mix them together to create something even better. Now here's where things get even more awesome. So just for example, let's say that I'm in the sci-fi niche. I'm gonna go ahead and sort this by the top performing videos over the last 7 days. And now we're obviously gonna see all of the top performing sci-fi videos over the last 7 days. And so just for example, let's say that I wanted to recreate some sort of similar video like this. Well, all I'm gonna do here is basically just take a screenshot of this video clip. I'll go ahead and copy that. And now I'm going to come down to this little icon right here, paste in the image, and click upload image. So now I actually have this image in my image library. But let's say that I also want this image right here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that one, and I'll paste this into my content library as well. So now if I click this little icon, this is going to bring us to the image to prompt generation tool. I can also access this page by coming right here to apps and click image to prompt. And now again, we're back on this page here. So now if I want to create something similar to those videos, I'm just going to pop open my image library and I can start working off of these images. Here's the little aliens right there. And now I'll just click build prompt, and it's going to craft a prompt to reproduce this image. Okay, so here was the reference screenshot, and now it's reconstructed a prompt based on that screenshot. And if I want to test it out to see if the concept is right, I'll just click generate image. And now we can see here is the concept image, but I'm not really sure why it's putting this hand into the image. So I'm going to say there is no hand in the image. And I'll go ahead and submit that. So now it's going to rewrite the prompt, removing that hand from the image. So here's our new prompt, and I'll go ahead and test it out and see what the concept image is. Okay, perfect. So it's rewrote the prompt. There's no hand in the image. Now keep in mind, this is not designed to give you your final image. Everybody uses different image tools, whether it's Midjourney or Leonardo or Flux or whatever image tool that you use. This is just designed to check that your prompt is giving you the right concept. So now that I have my prompt, I can simply copy my prompt from here, bring it into the image tool of my choice. In this case, I'm going to use Flux, and these are the results that we're seeing from Flux. Or, of course, I could bring that same prompt into Midjourney, and let's see what we get from Midjourney. Okay, and so here are the results from Midjourney, which in this case, I actually like the results from Midjourney a little better. So this allows you to quickly work off of your reference images. I can restart the app, load in one of my other screenshots right here, click build prompt, and now I can start to work off of this image as well. So here it's went ahead and generated the prompt for me. I'm going to test it out and see what we get. And so here's the sort of concept image, but I want it to look more realistic. So I'm going to say make it look more hyper realistic and give the mushroom arms and legs. So I'll submit that. Okay, so here's our new prompt. Let's see if the general idea is right. And there we go. It does look a bit more realistic, and it does have some arms. Let's see what result we get from Flux. I'll paste the prompt in here, click generate, and here are the results we're seeing from Flux, which I think these look pretty good. Let's try the same prompt in Midjourney and see what we get here. And so here are the results from Midjourney. Now, obviously I can come back here and continue to modify the image until I get exactly what I want. But again, the main idea here is that you can quickly take viral concepts and recreate those ideas, mix those ideas, and obviously instantly generate prompts using this prompt generation tool. And so all of this leads to secret number 3, which is, of course, speed. Being the first to discover emerging trends, being the first to identify viral ingredients, and being first to bring your viral concepts to life is really the name of the game.
Because it's the fastest who gets paid, and it's the fastest who gets laid.
99% of AI content creators are going to continue copying saturated niches, pursuing outdated ideas, or worst of all, trying to think of unproven original ideas on their own. However, for the 1% of you that take these tips seriously, you will have a significant advantage over everyone else. Again, you can obviously start using this with the link down below, but hopefully that was helpful in the wise words of great thought leader Reese Bobby.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
If you ain't first, you're last.